What's going on YouTube? West Hobbies RC. So today we have the rebuild of the Blade Fusion 270. Unfortunately, I have finally crashed this bird. So I have about close to 200 flights on this helicopter by now, and I have yet to crash it. But as you can see, we have quite a few parts here. So we are running the Icon flybarless unit, which has been discussed in my other videos. But anyway, so it wasn't my fault for the crash. It was basically somebody drove past me on a golf cart, scared me. I turned around, I looked away from the helicopter, and it put it into the ground. So it was a stupid mistake. I took my eyes off of it, but it is what it is. So what is the damage? Well, we have main blades, of course. We bent the tail boom, broke the tail push rod, broke the tail belt in half. Main gears, we lost the link for the head. We broke the tail boom push rod guides. Tail fin is fine. Tail casing is snapped in half, but everything else is fine. So we have a new tail casing. And of course, the good old 3050. We bent one servo gear, which has locked the servo up. So as you can see here, we're missing the link from the swash plate down to up to the blade grip. Feathering shaft, sorry about that. Feathering shaft is straight and is not bent. Main shaft is straight and not bent, surprisingly. Canopy has taken a couple cracks, as you can see there. It's really not bad, but it's messed up down here, which to me is pretty bad. And there's a couple more spider cracks throughout the canopy, so it will be getting replaced. But they are out of stock on Horizon, and I really like the factory canopy. So I would really like to go to another factory canopy. But basically, we did everything from the tail boom back got damaged. As it, I didn't hit throttle hold. I was looked away from the helicopter. I let it just eat itself on the ground, basically. But the canopy, it's hard to see, but there's cracks back there. All in all, it's okay. It'll work for now. Down there, skid survived, main frame survived, main gears stripped out. All servos are good, exception of this one. This one is, where is it? It's moving now, but it's tight. This servo here is pretty rough, so we're gonna pull it apart. We got a gear set. But we're gonna go ahead and cut to the time lapse, and we're gonna start rebuilding this thing. The Fusion 270 is done. Ready to fly. So, we got the head rebuilt, which was just the link. Feathering shaft and main shaft are straight. We ended up new tail boom, tail push rod, guides, tail casing. All new bearings in the tail casing because that's what it came with. I ended up using some yellow vinyl and wrapped the tail boom. Not sure if I like it yet. I think it looks decent. Definitely will make it easier to see. So we're going to go ahead and leave it. I could always take it back off if need be. We got a new set of main blades. Same canopy. They're still on back order. So once ever they get in, I'll order a new one just because of the little cracking and stuff that happened in this one. But not a big deal. I can deal with it for now. I like my canopies to look perfect, and it looks decent in video, but up close, there's some cracks down there. Just little pet peeves of mine. Nothing really. It's fine. We ended up fixing the skids. One had a slight crack at the bolt hole, carbon fiber. It glued back together fine, so we didn't have to replace the skids. Really, all the damage was to the tail boom back. It did a little bit of damage there, of course, tail boom, belt, push rod, guides, tail casing. Everything else survived. Pitch slider, tail grips, original tail blades. We ended up having to rebuild one servo. Bear with me for a second. All right, so we ended up having to rebuild this servo. We had one tooth messed up on the gear, so we just replaced the whole gear set. Everything is good. But this is one thing I wanted to show you guys. So everybody, you know, there's 100 different ways to put something back there to glue, to hold the servo leads down to the casing. I used to use double-sided tape. I have tried E6000 hot glue, silicone, and it's always a pain to get it back off is the problem. So a buddy of mine uses this stuff. It's $4 on Amazon. They have it in different colors. You can get it in red, black, red, black, blue, green. Of course, I got black. But it is a fabric paint, and it dries rubbery, and it peels right back off really easily, actually, but it gives a good hold. So he uses it on everything. I decided to give it a shot. It's got a really fine tip on it, so it's very easy to control, which is really nice. But what I really like is, of course, you know, gives it a nice clean look. But everybody knows these little satellite wires here, they can break. And it's not focusing, of course, but you can fill the wires in with that glue, paint, whatever you want to call it, and it helps stop the wires from breaking. So I really like that. But we are done. It is finished. We are actually about to go get a flight on it right now. So that will be the next video, will be the flight video. We got the battery all charged up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a great day.